Okay, so today we're going to be talking about volume of a pyramid. Okay, so these two 3D shapes are the new 3D shapes that we're going to be looking at today. They're both pyramids. If we look at, so I'll give you these two shapes. If you look at these pyramids, they all come together at one point. They all come together at one point. So if you think about like the Egyptian pyramids, or something that's in the shape of a pyramid, everything comes together all at one point. It comes together all at one point. So that's how we know it is a pyramid, okay? So these pyramids are different than the prisms because pyramids only have one base. Pyramids only have one base. So if you look at this pyramid that's like this example, it is sitting on this bottom face that's in the shape of a rectangle. Okay, so on this pyramid here, it only has one base and it's what it's sitting on, that rectangle right there. Okay, if you look at this pyramid or this example, this pyramid is sitting on a triangle. So the triangle is the base, and there's just that one triangle on the bottom is the base of that pyramid. Okay, so let's go ahead and write out our formula. So let's pull out our formula chart again. All right, so we are looking at volume of a pyramid. All right, we already talked about this formula before spring break, and we talked about the multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So that's why I wrote this formula right here. And remember, the capital B stands for area of the base. So same thing applies here. Capital B is area of the base, and the H is the height of the 3D shape. So H right here is going to be the height of the pyramid. Okay, so we multiply capital B times H, and then we divide our answer by 3, and that'll give us the volume. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that right here for our formula. Volume equals capital B times H, divide by 3. And we can make ourselves a note that pyramids only have one base. Okay, so just like when we were finding volume of a prism, remember we always looked at our shape and I told you I want you to shade what the base is. So we talked about this is a pyramid and it has a rectangular base that it's sitting on right here on the bottom. So we're going to shade that rectangle, that is our base. And let's go ahead and name this shape. This is a pyramid and it has a rectangle as its base. So we call this a rectangular pyramid. Rectangular pyramid. Okay, so we shaded the base. This is the base. So what I want us to do, just like what we did on the other examples for prisms, I want you to draw what the base looks like apart from the 3D shape. So we're going to pull it apart so we can see just what the base would look like. And we're going to label the dimensions. So we're looking at this bottom rectangle, and the dimensions are 10 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So we're going to label that here, 10 centimeters by 4 centimeters. Okay, so that is the base rectangle. So we are going to go ahead and start by solving for capital B, solving for the area of the base. So we need to find the area of this rectangle. Remember we talked about area of a rectangle is just side times side, length times width to find the area of the rectangle. So 4 times 10 is 40 centimeters squared. 40 centimeters squared. That is the capital B, area of the base. So we've got part of our formula. We need to identify what is the height of the pyramid. Okay, look at this 6 centimeters. The 6 centimeters is going from the base all the way up to the tip of the pyramid. So that 6 centimeters is the height of the pyramid. So that is the H we're going to use in our formula. So let's go ahead and plug those numbers into our formula. Capital B, area of the base is 40, multiply by the height of the pyramid, which is 6. Multiply those, and then we're going to divide by 3. So let's go ahead and get our calculator out. All right, 40 times 6 is 240 divided by 3, which is 80. So our volume is 80 centimeters cubed. And that is our answer. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to this shape. Okay, so this is another pyramid. We talked about it has a triangular base because that's what it's sitting on the bottom. So if we shade that triangular base, we're going to name the shape a triangular pyramid because it has a triangle on the bottom. So this is a triangular pyramid because it has a triangle as its base. This is a rectangular pyramid because it has a rectangle as its base. So we're using the same formula. We're going to draw what the shape looks like, or sorry, what the base looks like apart from the 3D shape. So we're going to draw this base triangle and we're going to label all the parts. So looking at this bottom triangle, the base triangle, it has a length along the bottom of the triangle as 5 yards. Okay, and it has a length, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this 4 yards, there's an arrow going to this line that says 4 yards. It's going from the bottom of the triangle all the way up to the top of the triangle. That is 4 yards. I'm just going to put 4 because that's all that fits. So 4 yards is going to be the height of the triangle on the base. That is not the height of the 3D shape. That's just the height of the triangle on its base. 5 yards is this bottom length on our base triangle. So once we do that, that's going to help us be able to solve for capital B, area of the base. So we need to find the area of this triangle, area of this base triangle. So again, if we forget, the area of a triangle formula is here on our formula chart. Base times height divided by 2 for area of a triangle. So that's what we're going to use right here to find the area of this base triangle. So we're going to do 5 times 4, because that's base times height of the triangle, divided by 2. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the area of the base, the area of this base triangle, is 10 yards squared. Okay, so that's capital B. We've solved for part of our formula, but remember we need to find out what H, the height of the pyramid, would be. So looking at your 3D shape now, look at the length from the base to the tip of the pyramid. It is 8 yards. So our height of our pyramid is 8 yards. So now we're ready to plug our numbers into our formula. So volume equals capital B, which is 10, times H, which is 8, divided by 3. All right, let's plug it in. All right, 10 times 8 is 80. 80 divided by 3 is 26 point, let's round to the hundredths place, so 26.67 yards cubed. And that is our answer.